Today is November the 18th. Yesterday, the temperature was near 80 degrees as a high. All week long, I've worn shorts in November in Charleston, South Carolina. Today, when I got up, it was 30 degrees. We got a little cold spell coming on. The high today is supposed to be 55. And then according to the radio, the weather's supposed to warm back up this weekend, and by Monday it should be back up around 80 degrees as a high. Strange weather we have here. Winter's coming. It won't be long. It keeps giving us little hints that it's around the corner, but it ain't hit us full blown yet. And you know, winter in the South like this is kind of odd because it's not like winter up in Maine or Washington State or Chicago even. Winter in the South is pretty unpredictable until you get about, I don't know, January or February. It's not really cold all the time. It's kind of a suggestion of cold. It'll get cold enough for you to want to wear long pants and a long shirt, but then you'll blink your eyes and it'll be almost 90 degrees and you got to wear shorts and t-shirts and think, you know, what in the world? I think last year we were wearing shorts at Christmas time and then 2 days later it snowed. But this what I'm driving on here, this is 526. It goes like a circle route around Charleston, around the outskirts, going towards Mount Pleasant. And I'm going east, of course, early in the morning, and the sun's coming up. I was crossing over the Don Holt Bridge and I thought, wow, what an opportunity to share this, because a lot of folks sleep during this time. A lot of folks are laying in their beds right now, or maybe just got to bed, you know. I know that Twilight movie came out last night at midnight, and probably hundreds of thousands of teenagers and moms stayed out and went to the movies. I know at 3 o'clock this morning when I went to work, there was a lot of traffic on the road, and I was thinking, yeah, all y'all went to that midnight showing and you're just now going home. If you get off the road, I could get some work done. And about 4 o'clock, it all thinned out, and by 5 o'clock, there wasn't nobody on the road, just truck drivers. Oh, this is beautiful. You can see the port over there. Where's one of the ports anyway? Like I said, about 5 o'clock, the road thinned out, and it was all good. Cruising right along with no problem. Daylight savings just came around, and you know, now the sun's coming up a little different. It's actually 6:30 now. And it's quite beautiful. Out in California, this is what you see in the evenings when the sun's setting, except there'll be a lot more greens and purples in the sky because of the smog. You know, people say, oh, it's the smog that makes the sunset so beautiful. You know, out in California, the sunrise kind of comes up in a hurry because it's already been over the East Coast and it's crested over the Rocky Mountains, and it's, you know, it just, when it's dawn in California, it comes quick. I was stationed out that way for a long time, and I used to think, wow, I never really get to see the sun rise. It just happens. But out west, you get to see the sun set for a long time. I guess because I was near the coast, it almost seemed like it lasted forever. But I don't know. I spend a lot of time in this truck by myself. A lot of time just thinking. And it's getting near Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to my dad and Trish coming down from Maine to visit, and my wife's parents, Kate and Bicknell, coming up from Georgia to visit. And I get to see my brother and his wife, you know, and her family coming to town for Thanksgiving, and you know, we're going to have a crowd. It's going to be fun to visit with everybody. And at the same time, I'm kind of going through something right now with my teenage boys. I got one in college that's kind of staying at home right now and going to college, which is fine. It's great. And I got one that's going to be turning 17 next month. It's just, you know, just I guess experiencing girls is a good way to put it. And it's kind of decided that, you know, hey, I'm 17 and I'm gonna go and do my own thing, and there ain't really nothing y'all can do about it. And he's kind of got a point. And that's a hard pill for me to swallow, because for years, you know, as a daddy, I've been the one who's picked him up when he's cried and cheered him on when he's done well, and I didn't expect him to take this kind of move at this point in his life, and he's kind of going off and living with his grandma right now. But you know, he's staying in school. He's still got another year of high school. Just so happens the way his birthday lays it. You know, it's, I don't know. It's a hard pill for me to swallow that my boys growing up, and you know, I know our job is to raise them and teach them as much as we can and send them off into the world, and I just didn't expect it to be this early. I'm just having a hard time with it. My 14-year-old boy, Jacob, spent the night with me last night, and he's going through some issues himself, and you know, I'm just having a hard time. I look at this sunrise as I'm driving over here, and I got work today, and it's going to be a bear of a day. Construction is all over the place down here, and I got a bunch of stops in this area, and then I got to go to a different area for a bunch of stops, and then I guess somebody forgot to order extra stuff, so I got to go to another town to deliver like 1 case to one place and 2 cases to another place and 3 cases to another place. And I'm thinking, you know, really? But I don't know. I guess this sunrise is about as peaceful as my day's gonna get until I go to sleep tonight. And I didn't want to have it by myself. I wanted to share it with somebody, so ta-da! Enjoy. The sun will be up soon, and I'll be at my first stop soon, and I'll be sweating like I'm in a sauna. But that's the way it goes, I guess. Y'all have a great day.